in. We're just going to chill for a minute before we get started into this gaming fiasco of World of Warcraft. Every day that I wake up.
in a nightmare.
So,
Every day that
pre-patch
I wake up,
is the best opportunity right now for leveling up characters.
when I look at my surroundings,
And with this one, we're going to be going through Bellulars' latest video.
all my lyrics so
Apparently,
I miss
he's
the
got a
time when
new
we
version
would all
2
get
of
together.
leveling
I guess it's
fast.
fine, but I
So,
really
I've
wish
just been
that
doing
we
your
were
standard
better. Real
leveling with my
talks,
hunter.
without all the pressure.
Now I started off with the
about
Legion.
whatever. When people ask how I'm doing, I've never been better.
Fact,
That's
let's
really
make this
not
into a video.
conversation I'm willing to enter. How come we all continue forcing out all of this pressure? I'm just sick of these opinions and all of these lectures.
So I can't feel nothing. I cannot not.
I'm scared of being rich. I'm scared of being poor. I'm scared of being lonely.
I'm scared of being bored. Welcome in, guys.
Sometimes I get really angry, and I don't know why. Sometimes I really do hate me. Can't even pick my own side. What is even going on? Why the hell do I even write songs?
Okay.
What the hell am I doing here, man? I guess I don't understand a thing, damn.
I'll have to get
But
changed.
maybe ignorance is bliss. Yo, I'd rather lay in the abyss than be aware of what I missed.
We can sort that out.
Especially if I quit. Yeah, they say the hell is your last day. When you see what you could have became.
So what we're gonna do here
Drive me
is
insane. So I intend on staying in my lane. Yeah, I picked a path and I picked the pain.
Need to go over to
yeah,
here.
I want it bad, that won't ever change. Yeah, sometimes
Yeet.
I'm mad, sometimes I'm okay. Yeah, I know
Yeet.
I'll have what I want someday.
I need my space now. Guess it done and dusted. So eat your foods up. I've already eaten, bro. I've literally just eaten like 6 fucking thick pieces of eggy French toast, mate. Okay, Bellular.
Be okay.
Bellula. So. Let's see first of all.
Hey everyone, and welcome to V2 of our pre-patch.
Okay, 1 second. Restart. And then we're going to start recording. Make sure that I'm on the right screen here. There you go. Perfect. Oh, wow. I look like a bloody white ghost. One second.
Has Kane gone?
Yeah. You got your phone now?
Yeah.
Muppet. French toast is different. Okay. What is the difference between eggy bread and French toast? Go. I'm waiting. In fact, what is the difference between eggy bread and French toast? There we go. It is the same. It's there. Paula, what's the difference between French toast and eggy bread?
Fried the same, but with no egg.
French toast is eggy bread.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. French toast is fried bread
Yeah.
in oil. Eggy bread is made with egg. You dip the egg in it.
Why is eggy bread called French toast? I'm going with Google. No, I'm going with Google. 3 different sources here. But yes, it can be used with brioche. That's like saying dark chocolate is not the same as milk chocolate, and white chocolate is not chocolate because dark chocolate is different. Get fucked. I'm right. And Google's right. I win. Anyway. Onto the video. Let me shut this door. 2 seconds. Oh, got really itchy nose. Whew. Okay. Start recording. Alright, so. Wait, what? Okay, that was the sound of the game. Okay, so. Pre-patch is launched. We've been leveling up on Shadowlands pre-patch. We're level 30... Let me see. What are we at? 32 Hunter. We've got a playtime. We have been waiting around a little bit of 10 hours, and we're level 30 odd. That's just casually leveling, not rushing through things. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to go and watch Bellulars' latest video, where he discusses, apparently, the best way.
Hey everyone, and welcome to V2 of our pre-patch leveling guide. V1 was nerfed a little bit, but do not worry, you still will be able to level up characters speedily in Shadowlands pre-patch and beyond. And hey, even with the WOD route, I've got a new optimization for you too. Now, a lot of things have changed, and now leveling fast is about gaming breakpoints and working out the best route, and that means one that interacts well with important new parts of the leveling process.
Great quality.
Such as the new mount unlocks, then things like the availability of zones, and matching up your character's movement speed to the right zone. Working all this out is a big, fun puzzle, and the good news is that with today's info, you will be able to have whatever max level character you want in a speedy fashion. Now, over the last year, I've learned a new way to go fast and save money with Skillshare. Today's sponsor, where the first 1,000 of you is a little bit of knowledge. Stand you put into on Skillshare, the online op make
changes to leveling.
This thing is based off changes to leveling, so I'm going to ensure you understand them. Blizzard have revamped the leveling process of WoW such that you can level from level 10 to level 50 in any expansion, with of course level 50 being the equivalent of 120 before the squish. Now, they've also made leveling faster across the board, and this means that levelers will generally benefit from less XP needed to level and more XP per quest. It is all just fast. But it also means that we can target the fastest expansions and the fastest zones.
Okay.
Then, of course, an additional benefit to the heirlooms is that they can be in...
Yeah, we know about the heirlooms.
Said, let's talk about preparation for your character. Scan. The reason why is that the rares in the
We don't want that.
doing things
Wait, what?
in your capital city. For the Alliance, that means the Pig and Whistle Tavern in the old town of Stormwind.
So you want that
And
near your
also,
mount training,
add-ons
yeah?
are an important part of preparation. I would say if you're doing any of the Cataclysm, Endgame, or Revamp zones, then get NPC Scan. The reason why is that the rares in those zones actually do give a decent amount of XP if you kill them. Then,
Okay.
of course, Azeroth Autopilot is a must. It's an incredible add-on.
Don't need that.
for taking human error out of the process, and it gives you very, very fast routes courtesy of Mephisto. Now, generally speaking, I would say that you should just choose.
You no longer need that because while I've implemented this new diamond thing here, as you can see on the screen, which makes you actually go to places easier. It does it down, it does it up. It's a lot better than an arrow that points in, like, one dimension. Well, not one dimension, one flat plane.
Choose efficient zones and work out a good overall plan, and then let Azeroth Autopilot do the details, you know, the actual path throughout each zone. That will ensure that you're doing things in a way that's optimized for travel time.
But
and
yes,
you
it does
won't
do
miss
that.
out on quests that are worth doing. Now, this was not an option for me in the PTR because the routes had not been updated. I do believe, though, that they are going to be updated for the pre-patch. That said, though, Warlords of Draenor is my focus, and I do know WoD pretty well. Now, also, Leatrix Plus is another add-on that you really should get. You want to get that, and then activate
Leatrix
its
Plus.
junk selling, auto-repairing, cutscene skipping, and fast looting features. Fast loot, seriously, is lightning fast and worth getting.
It's got...
And finally, this isn't a bit of preparation.
WoW has auto loot anyway.
But it is something you should do, and that is turn on War Mode. It is a
Yep,
10 to
already done
30%
that.
XP bonus that I do believe is worth the risk of PvP happening to you, and War Mode is available from level 20 onwards. So that does mean that whenever you go
Okay,
back
level
to get your
20.
fast ground mount, you should also flick on War Mode for that XP boost. Okay, that basically is the preparation covered. Let's go through each of the expansions that are available to you.
Leveling
Cataclysm is a really
through...
fascinating one. So its zones can be great, but overall leveling via Cataclysm may not be ideal. And there's a few reasons.
You don't
why.
see the loot window?
So
You don't
all of
need
these
it.
three
I'll show you in a
kingdoms
minute.
And Kalimdor zones, barring the end game-ish Cata ones, they scale between 10 and 50. However, Hyjal, Deepholm, and the other ones, they only scale between 30 and 50. Now, I did extensive testing of these zones back in patch 7.3.5, including some fun data sciencey stuff, and all that data still holds up today, so the rules still apply.
Wait,
Only scale.
look.
Why? So
Old
all
Bellular.
the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor zones, barring the end game-ish Cata ones, they scale between 10 and 50. However, Hyjal, Deepholm, and the other ones, they only scale between 30 and 50.
There we go.
Now, I did extensive testing of these zones back in patch 7.3.5, including some fun.
Look, Old Bellulars. Ah. No, I get you don't. The add-ons loots in a fraction of a second. It's quicker. I had one. Trust me. Watch in a minute. I will show you. I don't have anything, and I will loot quick.
And all that data still holds up today. So the
Whilst
rules
it's doing
still
that-
apply. Now, a number of these zones were designed for players who do not have access to ground mounts because you didn't have access to ground mounts at the time. And this means those zones are just designed to be played on foot. So they've got a super high quest density. Now, if you do those zones with a mount, man, it is extremely fast, especially if that's a flying mount. Now, examples of such zones for the Alliance are Red Ridge, Loch Modan, and Darkshore. Loch Modan is especially fast. I mean,
Let
I
me go up,
leveled
please.
in my big run from 45 to 50 there, and it was breakneck pace. Now, for the Horde, you're basically out of luck in Kalimdor, but Tirisfal Glades down to Silverpine Forest and Hillsborough Foothills are really great, especially Silverpine, which is absolutely incredible. It's got a high density of quests, and they basically just follow you down the zone. It is so well laid out for leveling fast. Now, other zones, though, like, say, Westfall or Elwyn Forest, are a little bit less efficient, right? You're only fast there if you make great use of your Hearthstone. Now, that said, once you've got full flying mount speed, which is at level 40, these zones still will be quite fast. The downside, however, is that throughout any of this, you can't really plan to use your Hearthstone to actually get around zones faster. And the reason why is you will want that set to your home city so you can get the mount training. Now, that does mean that you therefore can't use your Hearthstone to quest faster within a zone, because if you did use it to cut out travel time, then you just have to fly back to Stormwind or wherever for the mount training anyway. So that's like a subtle little bit of Cataclysm questing that does actually hold it back. As it stands, though, questing through the old world can get super fast once you fly, and there are a few zones that you can knock out pretty quickly. However, overall, it's not extremely fast because of the travel time between zones and the back and forth to your main city. Now, this does not mean that Kata is not useful. A level 30 player who can fly fast will be able to get a lot of XP by doing Red Ridge and Loch Modan, or by perhaps doing Terrace Fall down to Silverpine if you're the Horde. I mean, hell, Dark Shore
I'm level 30.
Bellwood is another pretty good double act. So view these things as fast little options that you could work in if you wanted.
We'll try that.
Horde players can, of course, travel to the Undercity pretty easily with the teleporter, and Alliance players can travel to Red Ridge easily and then get to Loch Modan by using the Twilight Highlands portal in Stormwind.
Okay. Alright, Adam. Just to show you, okay? Let's just move you up here a second, Bellular. Thank you. Pause you 2 seconds. Game menu. Interface. Auto loot is enabled, okay? Let me just kill these. I haven't got all my actions on my actions bar because they've come off for some reason. So just hold tight. Everybody, whenever they loot on WoW, they wait for the loot to come up as a loot table. All you need to do is go bam, bam, bam. Done. No add-on. I win.
Speaking of which, let's actually talk about those 30 through 50 Cataclysm zones. Hyjal is decently fast, but it's not as fast as, say, Shadowmoon Valley, Loch Modan, or Gorgrond. Deepholm is also actually pretty decent as well. It is pretty fast.
The interface can fuck and sometimes doesn't pick up, though. That's because everybody's doing it wrong. Like, all you have to do, alright, is literally... kill this. Alright. I'm going to click once. Bam. Bam. In my bag it went. Done.
Uldum, though, is a bit too spread out, and the same goes for Vashir. Now, Hyjal and Deepholm, they, I think, can be integrated very easily into leveling runs, and this is because you'll be porting back to your capital city anyway to get mount training, at which point you can just go to the Cataclysm zone portals, and bam, you'll be straight into the questing of either one of those zones, if you actually want to be.
So you want to do Cataclysm?
That is Cataclysm. It is decent and okay overall,
okay,
but it does have a few blazingly fast leveling zones.
The Burning Crusade,
While
Wrath
each
of the
of
Lich
these
King, and Miss
expansions
Pandaria
has got its own charms, basically, none of them are fast to level in, and therefore we're not going to be covering them in this video, because this video is all about leveling fast. So, let's move on.
Basically, don't do it.
Warlords of Draenor. Even with the treasures and the bonus objectives nerfed, and even the Gorgrond quests nerfed, it's still incredibly fast, and part of this is just because of how amazingly well it fits into the pace of the new 10 through 50 journey, especially for the Alliance players. Shadowmoon Valley is just an incredible zone to level in at the very start, especially if you use the split technique that I accidentally stumbled upon in my latest run. Then Gorgrond is just super dense. It's packed with XP, even post-nerf. The other zones are a bit slower, though, but they are pretty decent. We'll get a little bit more into the details on this later on when I talk about the run.
Leveling through Legion. I did
Next
Legion.
up, we've got Legion. So Legion is actually not hamstrung by the artifact quests. Many people thought that you would have to do the artifact acquisition quests to quest up in Legion. That's false. You don't need to. I mean, would you want them anyway? Because you could just be using an heirloom weapon. You see, once you hit Dalaran, just get a Goblin Glider and fly straight down to the Into the Fray quest in Azuna. You can just get straight to it. Azuna is okay for leveling, and Val'sharah is really quite fast for leveling, we found. High Mountain
I just did
Stormhand
Val'sharah.
would be fast, but I would say only if you're doing them with flying unlocked, which won't be a problem, because it took us 4.5 hours to hit level 33 via Azuna and Val'sharah. And of course, that 4.5 hour time, though, that did also cover getting an artifact. So if you weren't getting an artifact, that would be faster.
Yeah.
Still, though, even if we did skip out the artifact, Warlords of Draenor would be a bit faster. Overall, basically, the Warlords of Draenor zones are just faster. I mean, while you are gliding down into Azuna, Warlords of Draenor levelers will be getting a level every 2 to 4 minutes by doing the Warlords of Draenor intro sequence. That really is quite fast. Now, you may think that Legion invasions are a bit of an ace in the hole here. They are worth thinking about, but they're not super great. They are relatively weaker than they are in the past based on our testing. Now, if you've got flying, then the XP rewarding world quests there, they do give you like 25% of a level when you're like in the mid-30s, and that is pretty decent, but that's only really good if you can, you know, get to them pretty fast and do them pretty fast. Certainly, I'd say if you were doing like Warlords of Draenor or Cataclysm leveling, I don't think it would be worth going to Legion stuff just to do the Legion invasions. So that's Legion. It is not as good as Warlords of Draenor, but assuming you actually skip the artifact acquisition, yeah, it is pretty good. Battle for Azeroth, essentially, I would say, is fine to level in, but it is just a bit slower than Legion and WoD in terms of things like the quest density. And to be honest, I mean, I doubt many endgame focused players want to spend much time there anyway these days, so basically, it's not that relevant.
True.
We're just going to move on to the actual big run. Okay, time to talk about my speed run. So, this came in around 8 hours of time actually spent leveling. Now, as you'll see, I actually did run a few experiments. Those did cost me time, but I also did discover a nice optimization that I can pass on to you. And I'm also pretty confident that I could do this in 7 hours on my next run. So with that said, let's just go. Okay, the Warlords of Draenor intro experience gives you 5 levels. It is super fast and it's pretty awesome to do. The travel time is low, the quest density is decent. It is certainly faster than trundling around Elwyn Forest or something like that. And what's even better though, and this is what I love, is it actually functions incredibly, hitting you with a certain breakpoint if you are in the Alliance, because if you start Shadowmoon Valley at level 15, it's super great. And that's because the initial bit of Shadowmoon Valley is actually extremely dense in terms of quests. And that means that you only having a slow ground mount is actually not even a problem. So what you do there is you do all of the quests to set up your garrison. Then you head down to Khadgar and you do Khadgar's quest line. And then when you've completed but not handed in the final stage of his quest line, you go over to the bonus objective and the wanted poster that are around the Mushroom Cave. And you just do all that stuff at the Mushroom Cave. Then you clear those out. You head to the road that leads out of your garrison. You go there and you go down that road till you find the wanted poster to kill the Elec. You then go, kill the Elec, and you return in the Khadgar quests. That will get you level 20 if you've been using the XP potion. If you don't, of course, you'll hit like level 20 a little bit later. Then, of course, you port back to Stormwind to get your fast ground mount training and also to activate War Mode, and then use your Garrison Hearthstone to go back to your garrison. Now, it was at this stage that I accidentally stumbled upon a bit of an increase to my speed, because I did notice that the Gorgrond breadcrumb was actually in my quest log, okay? Now, I had never, I remembered basically how dense Gorgrond was and how travel time there is so little of an issue, even when you don't have flying. And then I thought about how spread out the rest of Shadowmoon Valley is, and then I thought that, well, I'd never done Gorgrond so early. So I went to Gorgrond, and I followed its quests until level 30. And I selected the Sparring Pit building. That gives you fast, dense quests. I mean, seriously, that bit where you're questing with Rexxar, you're just getting so many levels. Level 30 came so fast for me. I was super, super impressed. So by that stage, most of Gorgrond's quests were actually done, but the southern bonus objectives were essentially all left unfinished, and there was like one quest line that I hadn't done. So at this point, I was level 30, so I went back to Stormwind to learn my slow flying. Now, at this point, back in Shadow Moon Valley, I had almost all of the zone's quests ready to do, but instead I decided to run an experiment. That was Mount Hyjal. Hyjal was fine. I can't say I ran it super fast, but it was slower than I expected. Certainly, it would have been slower than just blasting through the rest of Shadow Moon Valley. That would have been faster. But still, I stuck with Hyjal and I hit level 40. I then headed back to Stormwind to learn my epic flying, and then I garrisoned Hearth, and then I finished Shadow Moon Valley. At this stage, I was level 45, and I knew that hitting level 50 via Southern Gorgrond and the initial bits of Talador would have been super fast. So if I did them, I wouldn't have learned anything new. So instead, I decided another experiment. I went to Loch Modan. I used the Twilight Highlands portal, and I flew over to the loch. But, to be honest, I kind of flew cockeyed, and I cost myself a few minutes. That's what happens when it's like 5 a.m. But once I got there, it was pretty damn fast. Starting from the tower at the south of the zone.
What made him start from Loch
Modan?
Modan?
50 before I completed the zone. And you've got to remember here, like, this is so fast. And remember, levels 45 to 50 are the slowest levels yet. Yet, in Loch Modan, doing 45 to 50, I was getting, like, you know, I was getting per minute leveling times that were reminiscent of my experience when I was in the 30s. So, Loch Modan is bloody great. Even though I do think overall I would have been faster to have just went to Gorgrond and Talador and to not really have, like, done Hyjal and stuff. So what I think I'm going to do, though, in my next run as an experiment is when I hit 30, I want to do Elwyn with flying, then I want to do Red Ridge, then I want to go up to the loch to see what that's like. But anyway, look, if I had have continued on with Warlords of Draenor stuff, it would have been a sub 8-hour time, and I got 8 hours even with Hyjal, I think, not being that efficient, and me losing a bunch of travel time stuff. And that's really a lot of the point here. It's just fast to level. Warlords of Draenor is basically just unbeatable early on, so that's really a core learning that I would pass on to you. Even if you don't want to do that much Warlords of Draenor stuff, in like 2 hours you can hit level 30 by just doing the initial bit of SMV, as I explained, and then doing Gorgrond. That will take you to 30 so quick, and if you want to, like me, run experiments after level 30, then I would totally recommend doing that. But you will just get so much of a speed gain by going to Shadow Moon Valley, or not Shadow Moon, by going to Warlords of Draenor. You know what I mean, right? That is just so fast. You're 30 in no time, and then bam, you can go off to the races wherever.
So you're doing Warlords of Draenor first. You need to make sure you get them XP potions. How do you get them again?
And with
Where did he find these potions?
great. So,
Changes to leveling.
heirloom.
So what we're going to do here, first of all, is we're going to get ready for when we come back. /log out. Dirty boys. Decline. I'm thinking here now. I think we might do what he's done. But I need to figure out how you get these freaking XP potions. I haven't got a glass, so don't care. So I'm gonna hate myself for doing this. But we're saying bye-bye to this DK. We're going to create a character. And we're going to do a full level through. Magheart Orc Death Knight, so... Oh, dude. What about Xandar? They start off as level 10 though, that's the only issue. What do we do, guys? I've got a mag DK and a Xant. They are sick. I know, right? Okay, we're gonna do it from level 10. Fuck it. Skin color. I think the grey looks better. That face. Bald. I've always liked that one. Tusks. Does it not have a broken one? We'll just go for the standard curved. Ear gauge. Go with large. Fuck it. Wow. Just go with none. And it's called... Done. The mag get racial mount increase. The Bellulars get the lower boost speed, boost crit, all the rest, only one at a time. Exactly. So, we're gonna level a DK. Let's finish this video. We never finished it. We just skipped it, didn't we? Whoops.
As long as you're in a decently dense zone and you're questing well, your head's screwed on, you're going to be getting an 8 to 12 hour leveling time. If you choose a super fast route like the start of WOD, as I described, you will have reliably 8-hour leveling times. That's what I achieved. You could get below that, though. Now, to my knowledge, I believe the Mephisto, who is also, to my knowledge, I think the best leveling speedrunner in the world, I think his most recent time is about 6 hours. I haven't really checked it up. I just saw it on Twitter, but yeah, I need to look what he's doing.
That's only because he's playing a druid there, though.
Right? I think it's pretty telling of how quickly the quest leveling goes. You know, if an average-ish, maybe average plus player like me with their head screwed on a bit can be pretty handily within 2 hours of the best in the field. That said, I imagine Mephisto will get his time down because he's an absolute beast when it comes to leveling. But yeah, I do believe that what we've got here in today's video is the best route for most people. Once this is live, you're going to be leveling so much.
Okay, so... we need to go, and we need to do... obviously, we're level 10, so that's perfect. So we need to get to level... so we need to go to WOD. To level 20. Mount speed. WOD, 20, mount. WOD to 20 equals mount. Go back to WOD. 30. Mount. And as soon as you've got the mount from level 30, then Bellular recommends that we go all the way back to normal. And we do Elwyn, Red Ridge, and then where else did he say? What was it called?
Next up, we've got Legion, super fast, and not handed in the final to get your fast ground mount training and also to activate war mode and then use your garrison Hearthstone
yeah,
to go back to your garrison. Now,
So, clear all that. So, XP pot. With the XP pots, move this other way. Mouse. There we go. XP pots. Then we go to WAD. Level to 20. Mount training. Then back to WAD. Level up to 30. And then once you've done that, we then need to go back to mount training. Get flying. Elwyn. Forest. Lock. Oh, yeah, that was it. That's what it was. Elwyn Forest. Red Ridge. To Lock Medan. Equals 50. In the bracket mark of 8 hours. Okay? So, to make sure that we're prepared for this, we need to find out where we get these XP potions from. We need to log on to this character quickly. In fact, I shouldn't have logged in. Should not have logged in. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay. Can't skip it. Fuck. Sorry to say it. Bolvar, you ain't got that crown on, dude. Fake news, Blizzard. Skip the process. / log out quick. So it's like 20 seconds on the clock on him already. Fuck, dude. But he's level 10, so it's cool. Don't worry. What we're going to do is... I think my rogue has my money. So... we're going to make sure that we level super efficiently here. Search best WoW enchants for leveling Shadowlands. 3 months ago, 1 year ago. There we go. Umbren.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, dude. I've chilled in your streams before. Nope, we don't want that. Let's just full screen this here. So, we need the chest and weapon enchants for this. For my chest. Glorious stats. And the weapon enchant. Strength. Elemental force. How much money have I got? 5k. On this character. Oh shit, which is my mount? All my thingies have moved. Go to the Horde City. Use the auction house. Wait, let me hide this out of the way. Boom. Auctioneer? Are you here? On this side or the other side? Should be here, right? Guild Vault. Auctioneer. There we go. So, elemental force. Is that really what I need? Best wire enchants for leveling. Pre-patch. Two weeks ago. This is his old one. So, intro, heirloom, war mode.
Hello everyone and welcome to our Shadowlands pre-patch leveling guide. This is a 1 to 50 guide, which means that even once Shadowlands comes out, this is still going to be the relevant thing to do. So, I started a Lightforged Renai, and 6 hours and 30 minutes later, it was at max level.
Leveling changes, that's fine.
The 10% experience potion that I could.
Heirloom changes, it'll probably be in here.
Entire of your leveling, and then also the new set bonus. Let's cover that. The 2 set causes rested XP. Elemental force for your weapon, and
there we go.
Extremely important if you plan to level through Warlords of Draenor, which is what I would suggest you do, and quite soon you'll see why. Now, another big thing about the heirlooms is they can be enchanted, and those enchants scale for your entire 1 through 50 leveling process. And believe me, especially at the low levels, the enchants just demolish mobs. So for most DPS classes, which is probably how you're leveling, you'll want Hidden Satyr on the neck. You will
Hidden Satyr on the neck.
want primary stat in your cloak, glorious stats in your chest.
$5K, dude.
Elemental force for your weapon.
Is that what this guy said as well? Umren? Glorious stats. Glorious stats. Glor. Glorious.
You'll want Hidden Satyr on the neck. You will want primary stat in your cloak, glorious stats
A primary stat on your cloak.
in your chest, elemental force for your weapon, and a mop shoulder inscription, isn't it, with your best stat.
Item enhancements. Shoulder. Search. So we'll want that.
And then a ring enchantment.
Legs. Requires level 32. Requires levels. Shit. So, cloak. And movement speed by 2%. See, I think versatility would be better on a low level. I'm just going to buy that for the cloak. I don't have a ring. Did I buy the elemental force? I don't even know what I've bought now. Mailbox. Cloak. Requires level 32. So we can take that. And that. So we need elemental force. Weapon. Element. What else?
For your best secondary stat, we'll have a table showing you that stuff. So that's what you'll want. And then, by the way, if you have the Garrosh weapon heirlooms, which Matt tested on her team, he got that and he put sockets in it and absolutely demolished things. So that's super powerful.
I do have that, don't I? I can put 2 gems in it? Prismatic gem. Requires level 35. Requires item level. $38. Matches any socket. These don't have restrictions. Holy shit. Adam. In a meta gem slot. Prismatic. Yeah, I was just thinking then. No, sorry, I thought I found a moneymaker for us right there. Where are the prismatic gems then? Prismatic? Is an open slot? No? I think. But how'd you get these? Or do I want versatility? Requires level 50. Item level. See? These ones don't. So, what I'm going to have to do here... This is going to cost me a fortune. I could buy one of these. There's none available. Okay. And then... And then log out. Okay. Because these gems don't have any requirement. So... Oh shit. Summoner, Brawled. I need to log back in. Are they the top gems? I'm not too sure, dude. So, send mail to Sumner. I had to send that. That requires level 32. That and that. We need to buy some deep sea bags. Deep sea bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send mail to you and send that. Okay, so and then log back in. So, click here. Collections. Heirlooms? I don't... Plate. We're gonna go... Best DK leveling spec. I might just level as Frost. Okay. Because if I go with... We don't want haste. We want crit. Okay. We want this one over this one. Is there a mailbox here? No. Okay. Doesn't matter to me which one of these to take, so I'm just gonna grab Fealty Sworn. What do I do? Oh, Death get used. Oh, there's already one here. You gotta use this one. Can't use your own. Because this would work for Fury Warriors as well, dude. Hunters that can use the two-handers. Ooh, I think I may have figured shit out, dude. Okay. So, let's see if this works. Character B. Shift click. Hollywood. Do you know who I was speaking to earlier who's been looking for you? Mm-hmm. Apparently she's been messaging you, checking you are okay. Wait. We nearly enchanted the wrong cloak. Move out the way, bags. There you go. Collections. Heirlooms. I know we don't have the proper cloak. However. Head, shoulders, back. Crit and haste. Crit and versatility. We're going with the versatility one. So now... Okay, so enchant the cloak. Done. Equip the bag. Done. So I can't use that yet. Lurking, shower, shops, Skyrim. Repeat. Okay, so /LVI profiles. I should already have a profile made. Existing profile. I want to use my warriors. Oh shit, dude! Didn't I save it? No, I did. /add-ons. Nope. Game menu. Add-ons. Reload. Excuse me, I show every single fucking day, dude. Get the fuck out. LVI enhanced. Okay, continue. DOS config. Add-ons. Layout. I kind of want to keep what I've got there. Armory mode. This will enable a quick glance on the 200 inspector on your own character. Enable. Enable. Dude, I'm gonna go into Battlegrounds. I'm gonna fuck people up with this. Your abilities have a chance to grant you 4% critical strike. Okay. Like, legit. We're gonna fuck on people. There's a couple of enchants that I'm missing, I know. Like that Mark of the Satyr one. That's expensive, dude. Do I have enough? I don't have enough gold for it. Because you can't buy WoW tokens on fucking US, which sucks. I don't think. No. You could buy everything else but WoW tokens. You Frost. You need to update all add-ons? Yeah, go. You need to do that. That's always what you should do first on any expansion, mate. Okay, so if I use that, it restores health and increases maximum health on that one. Have I got all of my trinkets? No, I've not. Collections, mounts. We need to make sure we've got our mounts ready. Vendor mount is always important. But we need a flying mount. Put you there. Yawn, I know this. Just after the fuck up on the launcher, I can't be asked. Make sure you leave your computer on then, dude, before you go. Enhance your mounts with mount equipment. We need to make sure we get that as well. So, we've got that for when we get to level 32. I can't think there's anything else that we need. You're in a ground mount, by the way? Yeah, I know, because I can't fly right now. Because I'm level 10. So, I think... I got a message. I saved my DK to level later tonight. When we get back from the gym. And just do like a full smash through level system. Let's look at my shaman quickly. See if I've got any money on this guy. Because if anything, I kind of want to get that neck piece. Neck enchant. I'll float some ideas you've missed at the gym. Pain to do now. Definitely. Please do. I need to get a timer up on the stream. Okay, so I've got 1k on this character. That's not enough, like, but anyway. Log out. Oh, wait. Them XP potions. How'd you get them? XP potions for pre-patch.
What's going on, guys? This is the Red Rogue, and today I'll be continuing our Shadowlands. What's going on, guys? This is the Red Rogue, and today I'll be continuing our Shadowlands
Where is it?
patch preparation series. In this episode, I'll cover some of the items you should keep.
Let's do a quick refresh here.
What's going on, guys? This is the Red Rogue,
There it is.
and today I'll be continuing our Shadowlands.
Why does it go to auto 480p? I don't know why. Anyway.
What's going on, guys? This is tricks you might want to likelihood we'll be looking at a Shadowlands release a lot sooner than I originally anticipated. I was originally going to make this series a little closer to the actual release date, but I figured these would be some good tips and ideas you can start thinking about ahead of time. This is basically the exact list of things I do when getting ready for an expansion launch, so if you have any other ideas or pointers for people, feel free to bring it up in the comments below, because the more we know, the better. And I'm kinda a total hamster brain with some things, so I might completely forget something to mention, so yeah, that too. One of the most important things to keep track of while leveling is your bag space. As you've probably
That's
seen
fine.
from leveling in the past, there's a lot of random crap these NPCs keep on them. Half-chewed bones, soggy meat sacks, rotten apples, stuffed animals, you name it, these mobs have stuff stuffed into their grody pockets. Even when they don't have pockets. Ew. So the problem is, from all the quest rewards and random tchotchkes and stuff you'll come across as you venture through the Shadowlands, you kinda need room in your bags to put them all. So every time before an expansion launch, I clear out as much of my bags as possible. This means putting away some of my random items that I've just been holding on to as well. For example, I normally have over a dozen different teleportation items on me, so my more obscure ones, like the ring that takes me to Karazhan or the Timeless Isle trinket, yeah, they go into my bank storage for like a day or two while I'm leveling. I also try to use this time as a spring cleaning event for my bank, which has gotten stuffed like Gallywix on tax day over the last couple expansions, because I'm a pack rat. But yeah, I would recommend going pretty minimalistic on the teleportation items you keep in your bags. If you haven't deleted your Hearthstone yet, then you can do that if you have a toy version to use instead, since you don't need the original one if you have the toy copy. You can also keep like a guild cloak or two, and then wear the Baradin's Warden's Tabard or Hellscream's Reach Tabard, since you really won't need to be going back to your capital city that often while leveling, but you never know when something random or buggy could happen. Also, you'll want to set your hearth location to Oribos basically as soon as you get there.
There we go. That's something that he forgot.
You can also keep like a guild cloak or two, and then
because the guild cloaks let you teleport to your city, right?
wear the Baradin's Warden's Tabard or Hellscream's Reach Tabard, since you really won't need to be going back to your capital city that often while leveling, but you never know when something random or buggy could happen. Also, you'll want to set your hearth location to Oribos basically as soon as you get there for the first time, as you'll be doing a fair amount of back and forth traveling for every time you complete a zone. The more space you can free up, the better, because this will also keep you from having to waste time with vendoring items or mailing things to alts or something. If you ever do find yourself in a sticky situation in terms of bag space though, I do recommend having the Katie Stamp Whistle toy, as this will let you pop a mailbox out and you can shove a bunch of random crap at one of your alts to gather later, if you're somewhere that you just can't vendor stuff at the moment. If you don't know how to get the Katie Stamp Whistle toy, I'll link a video, because I did one on it a little while ago showing how to get it. It's a really useful toy to have. Speaking of bag space, I also recommend having at least 30 slot bags on you. On my realm at least, deep sea bags have dropped to an incredibly low price point, like 100 gold level cheap. But people may start to bump prices up to try and make a bit more profit as people get ready for Shadowlands, so this is something to consider. If you have 32 slot bags, then that's even better, because every space adds up. On the topic of looting to fill these bags, this is a quick shout out to the add-on Faster Loot by Zarano. I'll leave a link to it in the description though. Basically, all it does, if you're using auto loot, is makes the pop-up window go away immediately, which causes the loot to basically instantly end up in your bags. This saves quite a lot of time over the course of however long you're playing, though if you aren't using the auto loot feature, this won't do anything for you. Just a quick tidbit of information, since this is an add-on I found a little while back that's pretty simple and useful, just the way I like it. I'll avoid mentioning any other specific add-ons, as I can't really guarantee which ones will/won't work by the time launch occurs, but this one's good to keep in mind. Okay, so now for the really useful stuff. Consumables. These are things I highly recommend having on you, as they can shave off a lot of time and headache in certain areas. First and foremost, the ever-popular Goblin Glider Kits. You probably won't need too many of these, but there are some areas in each of the zones where they'll come in handy. Revendreth is probably the best place for using these, as most of the castles and buildings are just very high up in comparison to the topography of the zone. You can craft these yourself if you have an engineering hut in your Draenor garrison, or you can pay some charming engineer type folks on the auction house for them. Most of these types of items do go up in price as the expansion is closer to launching, so you might want to just grab like 20 to 40 of these ahead of time. You probably won't need more than a dozen anyways, but extras never hurt. Another engineering consumable I highly recommend is the gun shoes. I've done a couple videos in the past.
Adam, are you here still? Oh, it's 25 seconds. Ignore it, it's okay. It's okay, Adam. Chill the fuck out.
Covering engineering items, but these are nice because once again, you don't have to be an engineer to use them. These give a 200% run speed increase for 25 seconds, which is by far the longest speed buff of any movement item in the game. You can't use them if you're in combat though, but once you strap a pair of Winchesters onto your feet, there is nothing stopping you, literally. Even if you get hit or dazed, you don't dismount from the gun shoes. So these are amazing for covering long distances or getting through heavy mob areas if you just want to get by. Oh, and you can use these while in stealth, so yeah, stupid OP. These do have a 3-minute cooldown, however they do not share a cooldown with movement speed potions or other things like that, so yeah, these are definitely great to have. The only downside is you can't use these while indoors, which is kinda lame, but I still love these frickin' things. There are also movement speed potions and invisibility potions, such as the Lightfoot potion and Dimitri's Draft of Deception. However, there is something to consider when using these. Blizzard has put all DPS and utility potions on the same 5-minute cooldown, and this cooldown is not something that's affected by starting or ending combat. So no matter what, once you hit one of these utility potions or DPS potions, it's a 5-minute cooldown for all of them, so just keep that in mind. You could also use things like the Draenic Invisibility Potion or Skystep Potion. However, as of now, it's most likely you'll be able to get the current expansion versions for cheaper than the older ones. For damage-oriented consumables, you can still use any of the Bloodlust/Heroism drums, though they're slightly weaker than they were before. Drums now only give a 15% haste bonus, down from 25%. Some of the beefier boss-type enemies you fight might call for a little extra damage though, so having some of these wouldn't hurt. If you want a really cheap way to make some, you can do so through your Draenor garrison if you have one. You'll need the Tannery Hut and a bunch of raw beast hide, which is pretty cheap nowadays, and these drums, even buying them, are still basically half the price of current expansion drums, so that's something to consider too. Now let's talk about food. I love food, especially food that helps me level faster. For food buffs, you could go about it a couple ways. If you want to just use whatever food you have from Battle for Azeroth, that's perfectly fine. Endgame food from Battle for Azeroth gives 14 to your secondary stat, which is a pretty okay amount. However, I'm personally going to be using Bear Tartar. If you don't remember it, this was a food buff from Legion that gave a massive speed increase when you killed anything, even critters. It has been since nerfed pretty hard. However, at level 50, it still gives a respectable 14% movement speed increase.
That
So
only
if you were
requires
one of
level
the people
40
using
though.
Longstride or Azerite traits for extra movement speed, those won't work in Shadowlands, so this might be enough to at least tide you over through the leveling process. As you level up, unfortunately this bonus will drop down. At level 60, Bear Tartar only gives a 9% movement speed increase, so it won't be quite as effective later in the leveling cycle, but it'll give you a smidge more speed in the beginning over other people, and since the leveling path is 100% linear in Shadowlands, that might be enough to get you ahead of the pack and not stuck waiting for random mobs to spawn for one of the many kill X number of people quests out there. Just something to consider. Being an engineer has a lot of leveling perks as well, but I imagine most people want to stick with their main professions for once they hit max level. If you aren't that attached to one of your professions though, it might be worthwhile to pick up engineering. It'll give you access to the Looterang, which lets you mass loot of life things to being an engineer, but these are just some of the more obvious or noteworthy things to consider. Most importantly, when it comes to preparing or actually participating in launch day of any expansion, have fun with it. Don't stress yourself out over getting to max level. It isn't going anywhere for at least 2 years, don't worry. I bring these recommendations up as a way of helping people know things that they could do if they want to reach max level a little more efficiently or faster, because I know there are people that no matter what just are not a fan of leveling. However, if you want to take your time and see everything and hear every line of dialogue, then go for it. Leveling doesn't have to be a mad dash to the end, so if that's not what you're looking for, then that's okay. I'm personally the type who will probably be doing this all in one sitting with maybe an hour or so break in there at some point, but that's just how I am with expansion launches, since I like getting into dungeons as early as possible. I hope these tips and tricks were useful to you folks. Let me know in the comments if you have any other suggestions for everyone that I didn't mention / forgot about entirely, as the likelihood of it being one of those two is pretty darn high. I have a few more things I'm testing on the beta still regarding preparations for pre-patch and launch, so there will likely be a part 3 to this pre-patch preparation series, as I'm probably going to call it, because alliteration. I have plenty of other things I cover on the channel as well if you're new here, so feel free to stop by. I've started organizing most of the videos into playlists, so you should have a pretty good idea of the things I cover. Thank you all so much for watching, this is the Red Rogue, and I'll see you guys around. What's going on guys, this is the Red Rogue, and today we'll be talking about content that might have slipped your mind over the last year or so, and that you may want to consider doing before Shadowlands releases later this year. Since we're in a bit of downtime waiting for
There we go. I think that is everything that I'm going to need to level this DK efficiently. The only thing that would make it better right now would be the guild cloak. I think it'd literally only be the guild cloak. No. Collections. Heirlooms. That's a heal. This isn't ASMR, mute the mic, lad. Bro, out here with an... Yeah, no, yeah. I'm just trying to work shit out, dude. I'm not going to go and level something now. Like, you're going to be here in, like, what? 2 hours, actually? I might go and do it. Fallen Crusader or Razor Ice, Adam? And does that replace my weapons enchant, actually? No. Death Grip is mouse wheel down. Interrupt goes down there. That can get out of here. That's just defensive. Death and Decay, mouse wheel down. Wait, no. Like that. Rune Forging is random. Don't really need that on there. Death and Decay. Death Gate is a random as well, so that can go over here as well. Howling Blast is on there. Mind Freeze is on there. Death Coil is there. Slash move UI. That's fine, that's fine. Fuck is all this up here? I don't have a clue why this is like this. That'll do. Alright. Slash timer. I guess it kind of starts now. All right. Yeah, just need CPU, motherboard, and power supply, and the new rig is sorted. So you bought your GPU? Okay, so we need to go to Warlords of Draenor. Chromie's Call. Tanon Jungle. The Dark Portal. Talks to Vanguard Battle Mage. I believe in mine just after 3, by the way. Okay, so you'll be here for literally about past. Okay, that's fine. Battle Mage. But it's closer and closer. That's true. What have you got at the minute? I can't remember. 2070? Oh yeah, I can't fly yet. We need to make sure we use one of these potions as well. $10.60. $10.60. Okay, here we go. So, this starts the quest chain. Drink that XP potion. Let's get it done. Let's go. Let me in. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's pretty good then if he does that. Back up here. I think I went the wrong way there, but it don't matter. Enter Gul'dan's prison. That's just down here, through here. I was gonna say, like, I can't believe Dean's actually got a VR rig and he doesn't use it. I don't actually have a clue, mate. Genuinely don't have a clue. I've not been following Call of Duty. This is the only thing. DKs don't really have like a fast movement speed right now. Obviously a druid does. Oh, we'll go run straight up here quicker. Wraith walk, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, Khadgar. Get in here. Oh, he stays outside, I think. Oh, no, no, he does come in. He does come in. Level 11. Frost Strike. What have we got to do again? Oh, yeah. This is joke, like, literally just... one shot. This is ridiculous. I'm just pouncing through everything. Death's Advance is another one. Okay. Just need more of these huts. There you go. There's 3. Wait, what? 6. 7. Two more quests here? Damn it. These weren't here a second ago. Fuck, dude. Just trash through everything. Southern Cage opened. It's over here. Adam, this is ridiculous, man. Blood DK. See, though, like, I'm loving this Frost here. Like, Unholy DK could be even quicker. I don't know. I just want to level up his two-handed Frost. Easy mode. Kill dog. With these fat boy ogres behind him. It'd be funny to see this in a fucking battleground, dude. Don't go that way, we'll die. Roided up orcs. You know, he's little bitch boys. These little bitch boys. That's what they are. Come on, Khadgar. Hurry up. Let's go. Level 12. Come on. Let's move this here. Can't skip these. Read some music as well. Come on. Let's go, boy. I'm thinking Unholy may be quicker, just for the sheer AoE that you have. You can mass pull things. We'll see, though. Come on, fat car. Good job, Blizzard. Good job. Mouse, hello. Complete quest. Come on. Oh, Ray's dead. Bit more DPS now as well. Lol. That's him dead. Drop down. Done. Your hunger slain. Easy. Hand in. Get out of here. Come on. Come on. Waiting on NPCs half the time. There we go. It's here. Easy. Like, this is joke, man. So, Mr. Sumner, why no VR yet? I haven't got the money, dude. Not just that, we're about to go into another freaking lockdown here in Manchester. So, gyms close again. Which means less money for me. And a later start on my next job. Which sucks ass. Significantly. But yes, I do wish I had VR. Like, for... Like, I want to play that Phasmophobia. But... Guess what? I can't. It's bloody annoying. Tether with the phone? What do you mean tether with the phone? Phone VR? Eee. Are we done? I need them big fuckers. Alright, I need one more of them big fat boys. Ooh, shit. How do I heal here? Requires 45 running power. Oh, wrong way. Smashing through these levels. Look up IVR on Steam. Fair enough, man. I think, what was her name? I can't remember her name. Is it Cal? What is you though? Hollywood. So I'd probably catch up with her. We've abandoned her. Dingy dingy. Fair enough. If that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. This is a snowball, dude. Hey, excuse me, this pleb is fucking OP as fuck right now. Kaplow! Speak to you. I was not a hindrance on Daisy at all. It was always you. Every person we came across, you bloody killed. It's like when I play with 50. Oh, hello, guys. How you all doing? Gat. All four of them in there dead. Oh, I gotta wait for this guy. I asked 50. I was like, dude, is everything okay? Do you need... Fuck, man. I was like, 50, are you okay? Do you need to, like... let some stress out, dude? Keep these orcs off us! I can't wait for you actually to see how hard Tarkov is to play, though, Adam. And then you'll understand. It ain't your normal game. Go there, get away from there, go there again. Yeah, like right now it is, that's what it's like right now, Hollywood. It's just the shit. It's just the shit, like... I don't know. I think it was 2017. But yeah, similar. Alright, let's fire this bad boy. Boom! Good point, Adam. Good point. Oh no, that's been fixed now, Hollywood. The map cheat. They've actually fixed it.
Are you so eager to meet death? Look then upon
the home stretch. Yay! Oh, I should have used that pterodactyl swoop, man. Yeah, like most games these days take money before they've even fucking released. Do you know what though? I was literally, what was I watching the other day? I genuinely miss going to like midnight releases for games though. Like you'd go there, you'd queue up, right? And you'd have all these nerds just like waiting for the game to come out. Yeah, like, you're the nerd as well because you're going to the midnight release. But wait, server shut down. Wait, what? Huh? Games still does it? I didn't even know that. I just can't wait to get the iPhone, dude. Oh my god, it's raining. I need coffee. Yo, Adam. Oh, I need pre-workout, actually. I need to get some pre-workout at some point. Oh, I did it for most of the Call of Duties, me. World of Warcrafts. Yeah. And the funny thing is, my dad would never, like, my dad would let me, like, stay up, play Call of Duty for, like, we'd go to the midnight release, he'd let me play for, like, an hour, alright? And then, so I'd stay up till 1 o'clock, when I was at high school, and play it for an hour before and then I had to go to bed. I'd wake up in the morning. And he would have been up from like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. or something playing it. And he'd have took the day off work. And he would not let me stay off school. But then came college. Yes. I didn't go to college at days. I stayed off. And I played games. Back in Modern Warfare 2. I was a beast at Modern Warfare 2. Come on, Thrally boy. Oh, shit, I'm Horde. So I can't do Elwyn Forest. Motherfucker. Fuck your own saying. Laugh out loud. Pleb. Pleb! Where the fuck are the Gronlings? 4, 5, and 6. Where are my Gronlings? There's one. There's one. This motherfucker keeps killing them all. Yeah, if you can, I might be sick, because I'm... What are we doing today as well? It's chest, isn't it? There's another one here. Nice. Can't believe the servers are going down, dude. There's a growling. Nice. There's another one. Five. I'll tell you what, let's do a whole body workout, alright? Because I'll speak to you in the car about it. Adam got one tapped by a staircase. There's a Gromlin. There's a Gromlin. What else have I got to do? Gromlin problem. Fuck, dude. Did I not pick up a quest? Level 16, boys. It says there's a quest for me to do, but I can't. Skull. We'll just go and kill this fucker. Wait, there's fucking Gromlings in here. There's 3. Fuck, dude. Good to know that for next time. Oh, I thought you were an Undertaker, Hollywood. Come on, dude. Okay, you can't keep that up, okay. PA is part of it. Fair enough. Give me my garrison, motherfuckers. Where is it? What do we do? Use the Master Surverb. Oh, it's up here. Here. I bet with all this fucking corona shit. Two minutes 45 until servers go down. $6 ton. Nice, dude. I think there's a log pile here. Don't know if these give you XP. Yeah, they do. Nice. We'll just run up here. This is probably the quicker way. Goslow needs you. Let's go do this quickly. Wait, what? Why can't I use that? That's weird. Stay safe, Hollywood. Thanks for popping in, bro. Motherfucker. What time did we get to there? 50 minutes. So we've got an hour. Alright then, Adam. I'm going to peace out as well if this is off for an hour. So I shall catch you in a bit, bro. Just give us a bell when you're around the corner. I'll get ready for the gym. Speak to you in a minute.